be anyone. It can be our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters, aunties. It could be me.
They may have had one life event: divorce, illness, domestic and family violence, or it could be systemic: ageism, lack of limited superannuation, or structural inequalities.
So it is very much through no fault of their own. They've had to be really brave to reach out for the first time. Asking for help is something that they're not used to doing.
I'm a mother and a grandmother. I've worked all my life, paid taxes, and then a series of events took place, like divorce. I had little superannuation. I didn't want to tell anybody. I just Googled basically older women and homelessness. I think I rang 3 places and left messages, and you were the one that rang back.
So my first sort of port of call is really just really sitting with them, and sometimes that can take, you know, a couple of hours or half a day, and it's so important for people to be heard. They're intelligent, they're smart, they're really savvy. They just haven't had the wherewithal to know all about these systems because they've never had to. So my role is to really walk alongside them, to make sure that they have agency and that the choices and the decisions are theirs.
Initially, I was so grateful to be given a place to live, but then it soon was evident that this was not going to be a place to live, because there were noises through the night, people yelling and screaming, there were parties, there was domestic violence, bashing on the doors and windows. I was sort of hypervigilant. It was scary. I sort of felt guilty telling you that, but you understood.
For women in particular, safety is their number one concern, and when that is just taken out from underneath you, it's really overwhelming.
I rang you so many times and you were advocating for me with the department, and you just sort of kept me going because I was so anxious about not getting it. You were there every step of the way, and there were some big steps and some hard times, and you were always there.
Women that have gone through our previous programs have a lot to give, and we think that there's a wonderful opportunity in the future to tap into that resource, linking a woman with someone that has found stable accommodation as a sense of kinship.
And we all know that loneliness is just one of the awful, awful impacts of being homeless. And what I have found is a lot of these older women would love to be advocates out there for everyone else that's experiencing the same thing.
It is no longer an invisible cohort. It is now a cohort that has a voice. It just provides a sense of joy, knowing that we may have played a small part in somebody finding a forever home, that a woman isn't sleeping in a car tonight, that a woman isn't sleeping rough, that a woman feels safe.